Hello, welcome to Leading the Way at Leonards, and I'm your host, Dwayne Knepper. Today, we'll be talking about a topic that's near and dear to our hearts, Driver Appreciation Week. You didn't hear me? It's Driver Appreciation Week. As always, riding shotgun with me is Leonards Express CEO, Ken Johnson.
Hey, Dwayne, great to be here again.
And also joining us to talk about the many ways that we honor our drivers, our Vice President of People and Development, Shannon Struzik, and Chief Financial Officer, Kyle Johnson.
Excited to be here.
Great to be here, Wayne. Thanks. Dwayne.
Hey, that's my name. Say it again. I'll tell you the same. The American Trucking Association celebrate National Truck Driver Appreciation Week this week, and Leonards Express is a proud participant with activities planned across the United States and at each of our 5 terminals. Ken, what's the history of this important annual event?
Well, Driver Appreciation Week was started in 1998, I believe, by the American Trucking Association, and is spread throughout the industry over the years. As a company, we like to say that we appreciate our drivers every week, but this is the week where I feel that we celebrate, that appreciation. And it's it's important, for the industry to recognize the hard work, of the 3.6 million drivers that are out on the road nationwide. 70%, this statistic kind of surprised me because I thought it'd been higher. 70% of America's annual freight tonnage is delivered by truck. I know in New York that's over 90%. This amounts to over 10 billion tons, and these men and women log over 4 billion miles every year. Professional truck drivers keep this country moving forward, and this is just our chance to show our appreciation of it.
Shannon, what activities is Leonards Express planning to honor its drivers this week?
As Ken said, we appreciate our drivers all year long, but do a special focus this week. And I'm really excited this year because we worked with our driver advisory board, which is made up of drivers representing all of our terminals, to make some major changes this year. Those changes that are really focused on the desires of the drivers. So this year, we offered packages to our drivers versus going out and having one item that we gave to all. So our drivers got to choose from either a high-vis windbreaker or a hat, and then they also got to pick from one of 3 other options. A pet package, which had a $50 Chewy gift card and a Leonards Express leash and bag. Option 2 was a $75 Visa gift card to do whatever they want, treat themselves, take their families out to dinner, something that's very personalized to the driver themselves. And then our most popular option was option 3 that came out of our Idaho terminal, portable leaf blowers for cleaning trailers. So they're a fantastic small size leaf blower, doesn't take up a lot of room, but really helps the drivers out in keeping those trailers clean. And it was one of our most popular items. And of course, food, because here at Leonards Express, we all love to eat. So we will be having specific food activities at each of our terminals. And, I really loved what our North Carolina terminal director did. He got together with his driver advocates, and they looked at who's going to be in the terminal and when, and catered special food, whether it be barbecue or ordering in or grilling up outside, so that they were able to not just do one time, but take care of the drivers as they were in and as they came through the terminal. We also have breakfast for our early morning drivers in New York and different activities, including food trucks and barbecues and even bag lunches throughout our terminals throughout the nation. So we're really excited this year, making it very specific to our drivers and hopefully being able to spend some good time with our drivers in and outside of the office throughout the whole week.
Yeah, food always touches the heart. I mean, this sounds so amazing. It makes me wish I was a driver again.
We can arrange for them. Just kidding.
Kyle, we celebrate drivers this week, but at Leonards, we recognize and honor our drivers 365 days a year. It's why Leonards Express was recognized by the Truckload Carriers Association and Carriers Edge as one of North America's top 20 fleets to drive for. Can you talk about our year-round effort to make sure our professional drivers feel valued?
Sure. Thanks, Dwayne. We make a lot of effort to make all of our employees feel valued all the time. From the open door policy that we have, and my brothers and I want to talk to our drivers. We want to talk to our employees. We want to know, good and bad, what's going on around our company. And and probably most near and dear to my heart is our employee benefits. We work very hard every year to analyze our benefits, make sure that they're appropriate and valuable to our employees. We've gone to a self-insured health insurance program, which we feel offers a ton of value to our employees. Very affordable dental and eye care options, a matching 401k, life insurance, critical care insurance, all sorts of different value that we can add to our employees. And our parents instilled in us the values to make sure our employees are taken care of, and we've got to live by the same benefits that everyone else does, and we want to make them fair and valuable. And we always got to stay on top of our driver wages, and we try to be creative and make sure that we're paying our drivers for the time that they're spending working, and offer value with different options for different types of work, as not every driver has the same work day. And for us, it's also about quality of life and finding that work-life balance. And for the drivers that have the option to be home every night with some of our local and dedicated routes, to drivers that are over the road, and some are out many weeks at a time, but when they do get home, they get to spend quality time at home.
Absolutely. Shannon, how does this fit into our driver recruitment and retention strategies?
It's, as Kyle said, I'm also passionate about the benefits that we bring. And that's one of the items that I believe put us above the rest in the best fleets to drive for, among many other things. But appreciating our drivers and making sure they're not worried about benefits or compensation or other items like that when they're on the road helps them to really enjoy their job and be able to deliver. So that's huge for retention. And honestly, retention is huge for recruitment, because our biggest recruiting effort is our referrals. And that's, we absolutely love having drivers come in because one of our current employees referred them over to us. So it's huge. It's a significant, important part of what we do. And we always love to be able to talk to drivers after they've been here for a while and say, it might have been a compensation or something along those lines that made me pick up the phone, but it's the culture and the way we are treated is why we stay. So being able to tout that best fleets is another fantastic way for us to do so. And I would add, we have created, from a recruitment perspective, we don't require our drivers or any employees to wait that 60-day period to become on our health insurance anymore. So whenever they are hired, the first of the month immediately afterwards, they're covered. And that can provide some significant stress relief in anyone's life. So we're very, very proud to have made that change this year as well.
I think our producer actually has a recruitment video that he's going to play for us.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Madison from Leonards Express, and we have just been named Best Fleets to Drive For in 2022, an award that speaks volumes to the care and effort that we put into our drivers. If you're a professional Class A driver and are looking for a company that simply does things the right way, Leonards Express is the family to join. Do you like to run coast to coast? Do you have a family and need more quality home time? Well, we have over-the-road, dedicated, and local routes. Our goal is to provide our drivers with a great work-life balance. Not only do we offer competitive pay, benefits, numerous home time options, top-of-the-line equipment and technology, but we truly look out for our drivers, want to put them first, and put them in a position to succeed. At Leonards, drivers are not only a part of our family, but they're the heart of our company. Make a living by making a difference at Leonards Express.
There you go. Ken, I understand Leonards Express has a brand new facility that drivers and really all employees are excited about.
Yeah, we Just opened recently in Farmington, a dog park. It's behind Building 2, just past the building as you're coming through the entrance. And the employees were all offered the chance to name it, and the winning name was Bark Park, which it's a typical dog park. It's got a double entry, so you can bring your dog in, unleash them, or leash them back up there, and it's got the facilities to clean up after you. And we're working on one of these. I believe that the one in North Carolina is fairly close to opening, as well as Idaho has had an area, that was used for the dogs, but it wasn't fenced in. But at some point we'll do that as well. A lot of our drivers have their pets with them, as for companionship, maybe security in some cases, and so we just felt it was a good idea to give them facilities so they can get out, stretch their legs, just like our drivers, or anyone sitting behind a desk for that matter. Getting up and moving your legs once in a while is good for you. And we felt that not having a safe area for the drivers to exercise their pets, was a bad idea. So we went ahead and did this, and that came out of the driver advisory board, which I kind of think has been a very beneficial addition to Leonards. We started this, I don't know, I think it's about 3+ years ago now. Obviously the pandemic messed up some of the meetings in person, but we still managed to find a way to get together. Each driver advisory board member represents one of our facilities, and the group of drivers there, it's not a complaint window, it's an idea window. We want to be the company that drivers want to work for, that drivers come out and want to apply because our reputation as an employer is at the top. It's the best. We felt that by putting this driver advisory board in place, that it would bring us ideas of things that we could do better. The dog park was just one of them. The uniforms, that we've bounced that type of stuff by them. Technology in the trucks, we'll talk to them about that. If there's an issue, it's not a complaint window, so to speak, but as I mentioned, but if there's an issue that you're hearing again and again, maybe that's something that they want to bring to us. We met last week, had a very productive meeting for this quarter. Always enjoy the time with them because the members on that board take it seriously. They prepare for it. They spend a lot of time, beyond their driving duties and their normal responsibilities for Leonards, getting ready so that when we all sit around, the table, for our quarterly meeting, they've got something to offer, and that just makes me feel good that they take it that seriously, and subsequently we take it that seriously because they're bringing good ideas. Not every idea comes to us as something that we can do. But at least gives us the opportunity to talk about it and discuss it, and if it is something that makes sense, try to find a way to get it done.
Ken, I was
gonna ask you. I'm sorry, Ken. I was gonna ask you, seeing that picture of the dog park. The one question I wanted to ask is, who let the dogs out?
Yeah, it's double gated, so no one can let the dogs out.
No one's letting the dogs out, Dwayne.
Well, Dwayne, I get really excited when I see that my window is right by the entrance to the dog park. So I see when the drivers come over and use it, and being a dog lover myself, I've actually gone out and met some of the driver companions that Ken mentioned. So it's really exciting for me to see an idea come out of our driver advisory board, come to fruition, and see it actually being used. The other thing that Ken didn't mention, which I'm really excited about, is our new trailer clean out area behind our main building 3 in Farmington. Safety is top of mind with our drivers all the time, and our current clean out area was less than adequate as far as the safety standpoint, getting in and out of the trailer and cleaning the trailers out properly. So really excited about the new clean out area. It's going to be well lit, safe. Even in our northern winters, we're going to be able to keep it clean and salted so that the drivers can get in and out of the truck safely, the trailer safely, and clean them out properly for our customers.
Shannon, I've heard about this future Hall of Famer program at Leonards Express. Can you tell us about that?
I'd love to. So we have some stellar drivers that come to us, and we know within even the first 6 months to a year, they're going to become part of the fabric of our company. So we love to not only recognize our million milers and those who have been with us for a long tenure, but those who have just joined our company and jumped in right away. And that's really what the future Hall of Famers are all about. So we're recognizing folks who've been with us maybe 6 months to a year. A lot of times they're just coming out of driving school, just getting their CDLs, and we're their first experience. And what better way to enhance that experience than to recognize them and thank them for being part of our company. So we have had the good fortune of recognizing a few of these drivers, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about where you can see all the videos really highlighting these drivers. But in the meantime, I'd like to share one of my favorites with you and recognize on here one of our future Hall of Famers, Patrick Upchurch.
Good afternoon, everybody. Ed Fosdick, Leonards Express. I'm the Director of Recruiting, and today we are handing out our February Future Hall of Famer. Our drivers that are Future Hall of Famers here, they are drivers that have been here a relatively short period of time, but they've just done an amazing job, just exemplifies everything we want in a driver. So in February 2022, the gentleman that has that award coming to him is Patrick Upchurch.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you do.
My name is Patrick Upchurch. I've been driving for Leonards for 6 months. I think there's one of the top companies, like out of all the trucking companies. They look out for their drivers. They make sure they're comfortable on the road, off the road. Basically, just come to Leonards. Like, just come. Just come. You're going to have a wonderful experience.
Now, you really can't beat that kind of energy, right? I wish I could just bottle that up and have that with me all day. I always think that I have a lot of enthusiasm, but Patrick always makes me smile when I watch that video as well.
He was really so excited. Congratulations, Patrick, and to our other future Hall of Famers that we hope to get to present as well. Shannon, can you tell us about the different driving positions Leonards can offer with our strategically placed terminals?
Absolutely. So we have the opportunity to provide, as you saw Madison speaking in our video, we can provide more regional options, more dedicated lanes, or we still have the classic OTR that we love to bring our drivers in for, that 21 to 30 days out. So we really have the range that goes from daily right on out through that 21 to 30 days. And we have generous home time that goes along with all of them. And because we have terminals across the nation, we really can provide a good network. So even though you might not be at your home terminal, you'll be crossing over to our other terminals, which all hold that same Leonards culture, that same Leonards feel and family. And when you walk in, it doesn't matter which terminal you're with. It's that employee welcome. It's the employee feel. And we also have our shops at all 5 terminals, which really makes a difference in knowing that you're getting the expert care for your tractor and trailer. So our locations are in Caldwell, Idaho, and Hickory, North Carolina, Wilmington, Delaware, Farmington, just outside of Rochester, New York, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
And where can folks learn more about driving for Leonards Express?
Well, we just recently launched drive4leonards.com. That's drive with the number 4, leonards.com. And this site not only shares our future Hall of Famers, it has information on all the available lanes. It also shares all of our benefits. So we are very transparent. All of our medical benefits are listed, our life insurance, our 401k, making sure that you have all the information you need to make the best decision right from the get-go. So I would highly encourage a visit Drive for Leonards. And there's also that contact us button. We're happy to talk on the phone as well. We have a team of awesome recruiters who love to have that conversational start. And I encourage you to reach out.
Wow. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We are grateful for everything drivers do to keep America moving. Thanks again, Kyle, Shannon.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, definitely. Anytime.
Well, that's a wrap for this edition, excuse me, of Leading the Way at Leonard's. If you have questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you at leadingtheway@leonardsexpress.com. That's leading the way, all one word, at leonardsexpress.com. And please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the podcast. I'm your host, Dwayne Knepper. Until next time, keep on trucking.
We're running 18